Jamaica's economy just took a historic turn with a new leader at the helm, one who's breaking all kinds of records. But does Fayval Williams have what it takes to make a real difference? Or will her groundbreaking role be just a headline? Hey patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're diving into history in the making. Fayval Williams just became Jamaica's first ever female finance minister. She's no stranger to big money moves, with experience from Wall Street to Jamaica's Treasury. And now she's got a nation's economy in her hands. Can she rise to the challenge? Will her high-powered background lead to real change? Stick around to see if Jamaica's newest finance leader has what it takes to transform the future. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more juicy updates on Jamaican politics. Welcome all patriotic Jamaicans. The movement continues. Make we get into it now. Let's kick it off. Jamaica's political scene just had a major plot twist. Today, for the first time in history, a woman, Fayval Williams, takes the helm as Jamaica's Minister of Finance. Yes, history is made. A timing couldn't be more dramatic. Fayval steps into the position amid a reshuffling as her predecessor, Dr. Nigel Clarke, heads off to the big leagues at the International Monetary Fund. But who exactly is Fayval Williams, and does she have what it takes? Let's just say she's not exactly a new kid on the block. Hold tight, because we're about to dive into her fascinating resume and find out what makes her the best or worst choice for the job. Fayval Williams, from Wall Street to Jamaica's Treasury. So what's in Fayval Williams' toolkit? Try a degree in finance, a Chartered Financial Analyst designation, and top-tier experience in the US financial sector, including roles at giants like Putnam Investments and Morgan Stanley. Fayval doesn't just understand numbers, she's shaped economies and policies across the board. This woman has done it all, from being a senior VP at Putnam Investments in Boston to consulting for Jamaica's own Financial Services Commission. She's held big jobs and now has an even bigger challenge, leading Jamaica's economy. But here's the million-dollar question. Will her skills and experience be enough to push the Jamaican economy forward? Or will her high-powered resume be just that, a resume? Fayval delivers a passionate speech about her vision. Williams isn't just here to fill a seat. She vowed to build on the economic gains made by her predecessor, Dr. Nigel Clarke, and aims to bring stability, innovation, and accountability to the Ministry of Finance. She's making some big promises and has already stated that her focus is on accelerating growth, maintaining fiscal prudence, and ensuring a resilient economy, a future with stability and opportunity. Williams' main goal: craft an economy that stands strong against challenges. She's all about teamwork, ready to collaborate with everyone from industry leaders to everyday citizens. It's a tall order, but with her background, she just might have the chops. But can Fayval Williams handle the heat of Jamaica's financial kitchen? Only time will tell. Until then, we'll be watching closely. Here's a summary of the key takeaways. 1. Historic appointment. Fayval Williams is the first woman to serve as Jamaica's finance minister. 2. Background. Extensive experience with roles in major financial institutions in the US and as former Chief Investment Officer at Jamaica Money Market Brokers, JMMB. 3. Vision and goals. Focus on economic growth, accountability, and collaboration with all sectors to ensure stability. 4. Prime Minister's confidence. Holness endorsed her as highly competent and fit the role, with experience within the finance ministry itself. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Jamaica's political landscape. And if you're curious to see how Fayval's journey unfolds, hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss this. Here are some potential questions that you might have about Fayval Williams' appointment as Finance Minister, along with answers crafted to provide both detailed insights and specific relevance to her role. Question number 1. What makes Fayval Williams qualified for such a critical role in Jamaica's economy? Answer. Fayval Williams comes with a powerhouse resume, holding a Chartered Financial Analyst designation and extensive experience in the U.S. financial sector. She's held senior roles at prestigious institutions like Putnam Investments and Morgan Stanley, giving her a deep understanding of both investment management and economic policies. This experience brings her valuable skills to Jamaica's finance ministry, where she's already proven herself through her previous role as Minister without Portfolio in Finance. Her background suggests she's not just familiar with financial theories, she's implemented them in real high-stakes environments. Question number 2. Will her international experience translate into effective leadership of Jamaica's unique economic challenges? Answer. Fayval's international experience offers her a valuable perspective, especially in areas like fiscal prudence, economic growth, and resilience, all of which are critical to Jamaica's current needs. However, she's also grounded in local issues, having worked in Jamaica's Financial Services Commission and served as a Member of Parliament for St. Andrew Eastern. This blend of local insight and global expertise could enable her to introduce creative, well-rounded solutions that cater to Jamaica's specific economic landscape. Question number 3. Is Fayval Williams prepared to maintain Jamaica's economic stability and growth? Answer. Williams has openly stated her commitment to accelerating the growth trajectory Jamaica has seen in recent years. She's set on promoting policies focused on fiscal responsibility, accountability, and innovation. Her approach involves collaboration with stakeholders across industries and civil society, making it clear she's focused on building a sustainable economy with a foundation of resilience and innovation. Her goals include not only maintaining but building upon Jamaica's economic stability. Question number 4. Will Fayval Williams' approach be different from Dr. Nigel Clarke's, and if so, how? Answer. While Dr. Clarke and Williams have shared some goals, such as a strong commitment to fiscal responsibility, Williams has emphasized her intention to bring a unique focus on both accountability and innovation in her approach. Clarke's departure to the IMF marks as a significant shift, but Williams's strategy seems tailored to drive collaboration and responsiveness to the needs of citizens. By listening closely to various stakeholders, she aims to adapt policies that work for everyone, from industry leaders to everyday Jamaicans. Question number 5. How will Fayval Williams tackle Jamaica's economic challenges like rising debt and inflation? Answer. Fayval has outlined a mission to balance fiscal prudence with growth acceleration. Her extensive background in both the private and public sectors equips her with strategies for managing debt responsibility while seeking out growth opportunities. Her commitment to transparency, combined with her experience in investment and financial management, means she's likely to introduce policies that address debt sustainability while stimulating sectors crucial for growth. Question number 6. What are the risks and potential obstacles she might face in this role? Answer. As finance minister, Williams will face numerous challenges, from economic pressures like debt and inflation to managing public expectations. Additionally, with her appointment as the first female finance minister, there will be high scrutiny on her performance and decisions. However, her focus on collaboration, fiscal responsibility, and building resilient economic structures may help her navigate these pressures. Whether she can meet the high expectations will depend on her ability to balance long-term stability with immediate responses to economic shocks. Question number 7. Is this appointment just symbolic, or will it have a real impact on Jamaica's economic future? Answer. Williams's appointment is certainly historic, but is it far from just symbolic? Her experience suggests she's prepared to bring substantial value to the finance ministry. With her background in financial management and her focus on accountability and growth, she is likely to influence policies that drives sustainable economic progress. As she's already experienced, her goal is to make Jamaica more resilient, ensuring her impact is both immediate and enduring for the country's future. Each of these responses not only provide insight but also emphasize Williams's preparedness and the potential benefits and challenges of her role, creating a well-rounded perspective for you to get a bigger and broader, clearer understanding. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it. So this is what I could never understand about how they run our politics and them give certain people certain portfolio where they're not qualified or even relatably qualified to be in that portfolio. Now, based on what I've read so far, this woman, Fayval Williams, her background is in finance. I haven't seen anything about she being an educator, instructor, professor, or a principal for any educational institution. So why did you give someone with a financial background the education portfolio to be the Minister of Education? That don't make no sense. It's like you are give a doctor who is a brain surgeon the financial portfolio. How you think that are going to turn out? What outcome you think you are going to get from that? Madness. No wonder why Fayval was never relatable to the teachers. No wonder why she failed so miserably at being the education minister, in my opinion. Come here, always question it, why she just seems so standoffish with the teachers whenever the teachers them have an issue. Why the teachers them did a left in droves to leave Jamaica and cause a teacher shortage crisis in Jamaica under her watch as education minister. She just always come across as very disconnected. I know why. She spent all her life being a student, being taught by actual teachers and professors. Never once had she been a teacher or a principal. I may talk based off of what I see and what I read in these news articles. No wonder she could never relate to the teachers and what the teachers are go through. She could never empathize or sympathize with the teachers' plight or the teachers' struggle. Yes, we know in theory everyone with a degree is trainable, but is that practical or applicable in every scenario? I don't think so. You take a woman with this kind of financial background, knowledge and experience, and you give her the education ministry portfolio. That's madness. That's, to me, utter madness. Nothing about that no make no sense. That's very backwards. That's not progressive. The same way how them plan to bring teachers from other countries where can't go relate to a Jamaican child because she's not from here. She doesn't understand the culture, the lingo, or the language. So how that teacher are going to relate to a Jamaican child? She not going to know how to respond or act to one feisty ranking Jamaican picnic. Yet they still, with their short-sightedness, fully determined to import teachers from other country. Then Jamaican kids are a different breed. You see me? Yeah, very, very different. And if them own were born and grow, you can hardly deal with them. How you think a foreigner are going to manage or try deal with them? I'm not going to sit here and tell us I know everything about politics and how parliament set up, or how the various ministries and portfolios set up, and how they work efficiently and effectively. But what I do know is, and what I do have, is common sense. And these people with their various degrees and doctorates seem to lack basic common sense. So my thing is, instead of giving her whole portfolio where she never qualified for that specific portfolio, why you never make she be a second to Nigel? Why you never make she be the second in command finance minister? I work directly side and side with Nigel all day, every day in the finance ministry. Wouldn't you think that would have been the best approach? As I say, I'm no expert in political science, but come on, let's think here for a second. Common sense are just simply common sense. It's not rocket science and quantum physics. It's just backwards to me. And our politics has been like this for years now. When you look, you see some man and some woman with some portfolio, and when you check them background, their degree is totally unrelatable to their portfolio and their ministries. And then now you know and wonder why things can't get done. Because you have unqualified people in portfolios where their degrees and doctorate no match. That's why nothing can get done in Jamaica. That's why Jamaica cannot progress forward. The Minister of Health should be a former medical doctor with actual medical experience. A Minister of Education, he or she should have experience teaching and being a principal. You need people who can relate with where the people under their ministries are go through. So a doctor are going to be able to relate to where the nurses and doctors in the public health sector are go through. Because he's been there. He worked there for years. Common sense. And this is why Jamaica can move forward. In 2024, someone who has a degree in finance cannot be competent in the Ministry of Education when that person has never been an educator in no way, shape or form. She was never competent for the education portfolio because her degree is in finance. And now that she's in her natural element, which is finance and numbers, let's see how well she excel. I actually want she do well. Anybody when a power, whether JLP or PMP, me actually always want them do well. I always want them put the country and the people first for once. So I always a cheer and a root for whoever in a power. Because I want them to look out for we for once. So I wish her all the best, and I want her to really excel in this portfolio and ministry. Prime Minister Andrew Holness seems to think she's very competent based off of his vetting process and her qualification. Him give her the stamp of competency, and she will be under a lot of scrutiny and a lot of pressure, especially from the PNP. Trust and believe that, and also the people of Jamaica. The finance ministry is no joke portfolio, and she being the first female finance minister, that even adds to the already pressure that is there. So it's historic and a symbolic move now as everyone looks to see how well she live up to the expectation left by her predecessor. Well, that's shoes where she no need to try to fill the shoes. She need to actually do better. So him bring it to Yasso, she need to bring it to an even higher level and bring Jamaica economy to a better level. If she really want a real legacy, because some people are very comfortable in mediocrity and mediocre behaviors. Some people might be comfortable with, so well, she had the first female finance minister, and that's a legacy enough, and that I go down in a history, and then satisfied with that. Not leaving a real mark on the country where we can say she really took Jamaica's economy as the first female finance minister to levels where no other finance minister has done before. Those are the type of drive and competitiveness what you would want to see from our politicians. Try to outdo your predecessor to the best of your abilities. Don't rest comfortable on your laurels and feel like, oh, maybe build a couple roads and the highway are going to name after me, so me good. That's not enough. So we want the best for Jamaica. Me always want the best for Jamaica and the best outcome. So we want the best for all our politicians them. So me could see where Fayval brings to the table. So me could see if Fayval brings any flavor to the table. You see, Jamaicans love compare all the first world amenities and the first world efficiencies. Talk about them and say Jamaica backwards, which Jamaica is backwards for true. Jamaica needs serious leaders who can bring serious change. And the kind of serious changes what we are talking about for push and put the country forward will come with its own level of inconvenience. Yes, as such change go. Change actually requires change. Change actually requires that you do the work and get the job done. Why you think these various first world countries that everybody love to migrate to and move to figure live so attractive and so disciplined and full of laws and rules and strict is because their leaders in the beginning had to make tough and serious decisions to get these same first world countries who love to go to get them to this point where they're at now in the modern time. But Jamaicans not ready for that yet. In order for we get there, we have to go make serious and tough decisions from some serious leaders. And it will cause some little inconvenience to the citizens, but is for the greater good, is for the betterment and the future of Jamaica and the next generation. Yes. Jamaica's first female finance minister, can Fayval Williams save our economy? A game changer or just a headline? History made, but is Fayval Williams ready to lead Jamaica's economy? From Wall Street to Kingston, can Fayval Williams deliver real change? New finance minister, new era. What Fayval Williams means for Jamaica's future. Jamaica's economy in new hands. Will Fayval Williams rise to the challenge? Can Fayval Williams really deliver as finance minister? Is Fayval Williams the finance minister Jamaica needs right now? Can Fayval Williams deliver on Jamaica's financial hopes? Is Fayval Williams the game changer Jamaica has been waiting for? Will Fayval Williams make a difference? Can Fayval Williams live up to the pressure as finance minister? If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one. One love, Jamaica.